Earlier, I released a short video featuring this 20 gauge shotgun and these little adapters right here. These adapters allow you to shoot different ammo through a shotgun, be it you have the 12 gauge or the 20 gauge. Of course, I'm using 20 gauge, so we can shoot 22 long rifle, 9mm, 45 Colt for 10. We have a 38 special, and yeah, just a couple others. And so a lot of you guys really liked it, and you had a lot of questions. We're gonna answer those questions today. Now, one of the main questions was why? Sometimes the answer is just why not? But the guys who like these adapters the most seem to be the prepper guys who like to be prepared, because they thought maybe I can just have one shotgun, a pocket full of adapters, and a backpack full of a different assortment of ammo, and I can take on the world. So you're my type of guys, and this video is for you. So if you like being prepared, you're also gonna like our sponsor for this video, and that's the USCCA. The USCCA is all about preparedness. The USCCA enables its members to be mentally prepared through their Protector Academy and their Concealed Carry magazine. USCCA members are also physically prepared through their training courses, in person and online. And finally, USCCA members are prepared legally because you receive the self-defense liability insurance. So if you like to be prepared, go check out and see what the USCCA can do for you. We will have a link down below or the QR code here. Maybe it'll be over here. I'm not sure. But now let's see what the shotgun can do. Now this here is the new Caldwell Claycopter. We saw it at SHOT Show and it just came in. We've only messed with it a little bit. I don't think I'll be shooting doubles this time though. We're just gonna try with a single, push a button, see what happens. Whoa, it's high. Oh, but I got it. I don't know if that's gonna be on camera though, because it was so high. I can adjust it down low. We'll see how straight it just shoots. Pull. Nailed it. I hope it's on frame. Either way, we're gonna have more fun with this in the future. I'm not expecting much out of this at all. So we're gonna start with 20 gauge though. We're gonna see sort of our pattern and our velocity. All right, 1,120 feet per second. That's our go-to for our 20 gauge, and that is our 5-yard pattern. If you're not used to shotguns, the big hole's just a wad. Once you put a 410 in there, the adapter, it's popping right. Okay, it's not gonna touch it at all. It's just gonna make it go off. So it's pretty much like not having a barrel at all. I might fry my chronograph. 973, that's quite the change. It could be recording some of the pellets at the beginning and then the wadding at the end or something to give a different velocity, but the pattern is what's expected. You're not gonna have too much range out of a 410, but you can fire them. We're gonna try 45 long Colt with the chronograph a little further back because, yeah, science. 626 feet per second. At 5 yards, it was dead on point of impact, 662 feet per second. Is it tumbling? This one looks like it's maybe tumbling. Oh yeah, of course, there's no rifling. It would absolutely be allowed to tumble. That's sketchy when it's not rifled. Now let's move to the rifled ones. So this I'm most hopeful for. This is the short lane adapter, but 5-inch and 38 special, and rifled in this case in 5 inches. I mean, that's a revolver. I had some punch. 873. Oh, we're stacking holes. Stacking rounds again. All right, that dropped a little lower in our group. Same hole. 873, that's not bad. 100 yards out there. I'm just gonna hold at the neckline, let's see. Sweet! Okay, let's try that buffalo at 160. This is pushing it. I don't know the drop, so I'm gonna give it about the bottom of the shotgun bead. Okay, cool. One bead sight. Yeah, that didn't matter that we don't have a rear sight. Velocity's still good. 38 special insert. That's cool. 9mm, we're using 115 grain hollow point. This is also the 5-inch adapter, so I'm expecting good results, just like the 38 special. Okay, point of impact's a little high right, whereas the 38 special was pretty much dead on. Okay, now we're just high. We are not getting our chronograph to work. 1,213 feet per second. That's good. Same hole, hit the same target at 100 yards. 1209. We hit a 100-yard target. That one went a little to the right, 12-42. Grouping's not as great as I did with the 38 Special. The short lane adapter, the Zombie rifled 3-inch 9mm one, it has a little notch. So I'm assuming that's just where we can kind of pry out our rounds. Otherwise, yeah, they'd get kind of stuck in there. You'd have to push them out with a dowel. All right, we're gonna time that notch at 12 o'clock. We're using the 115 grain jacketed hollow points for American Munitions again. Oh, that's not bad at all. In the orange, and 1148 feet per second. A little high. Right in the same group. Same hole, same group, same height, and high is great because hold under is easy. And we hit at 100 yards at 1,100 feet per second. Interesting. I expected to do better with the 5-inch than the 3-inch, but the 3-inch, it seems like I'm hitting better. Let's try for a target. 100-yard target again. Let's just aim dead center mass. Sweet! Okay, I had lower expectations, so this is cool. 3 for 3, 100 yards. Bead sight, 9mm, 3-inch barrel. And some of the comments were dumb, but we'll address it anyway. They thought it was just tumbling inside the barrel. The barrel is dirty. It's got some carbon and powder flakes, but no, there's no lead rubs or anything like that. 3-inch adapter for the 22 long rifle. Yes, it's off center. You guys can leave in the comment section for the guys who don't understand why it would be off center. 806 feet per second. Hey, shot's almost touching. That one went into the white plate. Same group, nice, they're touching again. So we got a good group going on. Let's see if we can shoot it further again. 100 yards, 22. Hey, I hit it. It wasn't very loud, so we might have hit it low on the splash shield. Let's try again. At 800 feet per second, I can imagine it could drop a little. Hey, that was in the head. It's not like you're gonna headshot squirrels at 50 yards even, but you know, what if there was a rabbit around 40? We have an 8-inch plate. That's about 50 yards. Yep, that's about 50 yards. Let's see if we can hit it. Oh, okay. Well, shoot. I'm trying to talk myself out of this, like, surely it's not that practical, but the more I play with them, the more I'm liking it, so yeah, okay. I think it works. It's pretty cool. I mean, when I'm hitting stuff at 165 yards with a 38 Special, with a bead sight on this NEF partner, I think that's kind of fun. It's gonna be, what do you think you're gonna need them for? With the 410 in this, why would I need to do that? Why would I need to shoot a 410 out of a tiny sleeve, out of a 20 gauge, and the 45 Colt then is not rifled and we saw tumbling? I don't see much of a use for that. The 9mm and 22 though, we're making hits out to 100 yards with it, with something that will just fit in the, like a fat wallet in your pocket. That's kind of cool. The longer ones, the better the performance, the higher the velocity. And when we're shooting and hitting, you know, steel out at 165 yards freestanding with a bead sight, I think it's pretty cool. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments. I think it's a neat tool to have in your toolbox, if so be it. If you like to stay prepared, you can get it and check out our sponsor, USCCA. Thanks for watching today, guys. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.